Well, hey, good evening, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the Fireside chat here in the Wyoming house. It's Martin Luther King Monday. It's about 7:30 p.m. So had a good day. We went downtown today. Sasha just loves it in the lounge. Man, we had a good crowd today. It was a good day for America. It's a good day for me. It was a good day for all my boys at the lounge. So anyway, we kind of had an inauguration party or viewing party, and God, the lounge was full all day long. I got down there about 1:30, and I left at 6, and the lounge was pretty packed the whole time. So it was just a good day. Weather's a little brutal here. We're hitting minus 29 last morning, and the next 2 or 3 are going to be about minus 29, and we hit a high of I think minus 3 today. So we're definitely in full scale winter here in the Rockies. Let's see, we probably got about 3 feet of snow on the ground. I showed you my last video. I showed you a little bit of Sasha running around and her snow face. She absolutely loves it. I've never owned a dog that enjoys being out in the snow as much as she does. She doesn't like to come in. She likes to lay in the snow. She likes to dig in the snow. I think she must know that there are critters down in the snow because she can hear them or feel them or smell them. But she was digging around there for them and just loves the cold. Minus 29 didn't bother her a bit this morning. So anyway, it's been a good, kind of my first real day back. I feel good. I had great sleep last night. And just had a good day today. She is outside right now as we speak. She can see me through the window, I guess. Anyway, it's probably minus 10 or 15 out there right now. You can just see she is just playing. So I just turn on the outside lights for her, and off she goes. Looks like she might want to. She saw me, so it looks like she wants to come in. So let's go ahead and let her in. Yep, there she is. Come on, girl. And you can kind of see, so my roof shoveler, these big mounds are from my roof shoveler. When you get 2-3 feet on the roof, he comes by and shoves it, but you can kind of see I got about a 3-foot ridge right there. So, and it's chilly, it's cold out. Here's my setup inside. You guys are sitting right there on the tripod. You can see the fireplace. There's Sasha. She loves fires too. It's pretty funny. She loves it ice cold, and she loves her fires. So diverse dog. Anyway, let me sit you down. We'll go back to work. I've already done my smoking for the day. I did my pipes earlier this morning when I did that, just my catch-up video to say hi. And then I had 2 nice cigars down at the lounge. So I've had enough smoke for the day. So no housekeeping to do, no pipe, no tobacco. I did buy some different tobacco today. I'll show it to you tomorrow. And Dave, my buddy down that runs the lounge, found two unobtainium boxes of cigars. So we'll show you those tomorrow as well. So he is really good at finding me those one-off boxes. So we got 2 more. So the humidor is getting quite crowded here. Pretty amazing, kind of a privilege. I get it, but wow, what a humidor it's turned into. We'll go over that a little bit tomorrow. So anyway, today was a good day. So I guess it's political. I don't really care what party is doing it. I don't really care that it's Trump doing it, but I admire what I'm seeing starting to change today. I like that Hamas is releasing the hostages. I like the executive order to remove any restriction on free speech or any guidance to it has been executive ordered out as of today. I like that the southern border has been declared an emergency under executive order, and the military will be deployed to secure the southern border. I like that. I like that we declared we have an energy emergency, and that Anwar and Keystone will be reopened, and the drilling will resume, and we'll become an energy independent nation. I think that's incredibly important for gas prices, for the economy. So much of our economy runs on oil and what it costs per barrel. So I think we're going to see that shift significantly. Most of the things we buy as a consumer has oil, has petroleum in it. Even if, I think you'd be surprised, probably 80 or 90% of what we purchase has some sort of petroleum ingredient in it. So, and then I think national security. We have probably the largest gas and oil reserves on planet Earth here underneath the United States. And just for national security to tap those and become independent, we need no help from any nation to fuel the economy and the people of the United States. So I think that's important. And again, I don't really care that it's the Republicans doing. I'm just glad it's getting done. And so it was a good day. Pretty much watched the whole inauguration, the kind of preamble to it, and then the actual inauguration, and then what really turned into more of a rally. But it was the parade had been moved inside, and the law enforcement representation inside the parade I thought was important. And I think the organizations we saw participate in that inauguration parade was pretty telling about where we're headed as a nation, and I happen to agree with where we're going. So anyway, I know this won't jibe with everybody on the channel, and I know a lot of people in this community don't want to hear about politics. So you might have to skip this video, because I don't have a lot else to talk about, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, is just how great a day I think our nation had. Sasha in her normal spot. Hey girl. She loves that couch. She loves that bear rug. So this is where she goes. She's here a lot. When we're in the house, she sits here a lot. Hey girl, say hi. Hey. There you go. I think she's licking some of the snow off her feet. But she spends a lot of time sitting right there. That's her favorite spot. Leather couch, bear rug, right next to the fire. She's got a tough life. So in several videos before I left for Wyoming, I talked to you about converting my gold profits into crypto. I've done that now. I've kind of shoved all my chips into the crypto market from some of my profits in gold. So selling the gold for profit, getting the profits into the crypto accounts, getting the crypto accounts distributed into the coins that I want to, little by little over the last 3-4 weeks. And it has done me incredibly well. And I think it's just the beginning. So, I'm looking forward to really a great year ahead of me. Certainly a great next 3-4 months, but maybe the whole year, we'll see. So I know a number of you are interested in crypto. Some of you are trying crypto, and some of you are completely sleeping on crypto. And I just warn you, don't sleep on the crypto market. I know it's hard to understand, but I'm telling you, real wealth is going to be made this year, probably over the next 5-6 months. Real wealth will be made in the crypto market. So, where I have some of these coins for long-term hold, I just don't know. I have a huge stake in XRP, and whether I sell that on a major pump over the next few months, or whether I only take some profits and keep the rest for a long-term hold, I think it's over a 3 or 5 year window. I think it's going to be a monster wealth maker. So anyway, I'm playing huge in the crypto market. Like I said, I've taken all the reserves I had in the crypto accounts, and I've invested them now. I'm pretty much 99% invested at this point, and we're off to the races. So let's see. I'll come back in a minute. So why am I so hot on the crypto market? Well, one is there's a standard 4-year cycle that surrounds Bitcoin, and what's called the halvening. The production of Bitcoin into the open world market gets halved every 4 years. It's down to a fairly minuscule amount. It's been halved now 4 times, I believe. But after the halvening, and Bitcoin kind of takes off from that point, then what happens is it becomes altcoin season, and we are in altcoin season now. So I have very little, almost no money in Bitcoin, and I have a lot of money invested in 5 or 6 altcoins. I'm making moves right now to actually sell. Gold is back up, so I'm going to take some more profits out of gold and I move, really a couple $100,000 more into the crypto market over the next week or two. So, but why am I so hot on it? One is because I understand the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin. I understand alt season and that we're in it. And there's a couple other things happening on the national level. The first that I think we're going to see is, I think you're going to see Trump create a national reserve, just like we have in gold. He's going to create one using cryptocurrencies, and I think he's going to keep it to American-based cryptos, clearly Bitcoin, but probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and 4 or 5 others that are going to be named as part of the National Reserve, and the United States can start buying it. Some nations have already started front-running the United States, believing it's going to happen. That will change the buying structure of Bitcoin, and therefore it'll change the price structure of Bitcoin over the next several months and next couple of years, as more and more nations realize that crypto is probably going to be as stable, if not more stable, as a holder of value as gold. And so I think that's a big reason. I think you're going to see the administration, Trump, come in and say that any capital gains that you made on an American-based cryptocurrency will be tax-free. No capital gains on any gains or any profits that we make on American-based cryptocurrencies, and that's huge. I think you'll see him cut the capital gains rate, but anytime a tax rate can go to zero, that's really going to add a lot of things, a lot of incentive to move money into the crypto market. The other thing is that on prior conversations, I've talked about exchange traded funds or ETFs. You can currently now go out and buy exchange traded funds on the open market. At your standard account, we've talked about that, blah, blah, blah. You can also, with Ethereum, in the next couple of months, you're going to be able to buy XRP on as an ETF as well. And so that will cause institutional money to move into XRP. So that is why I'm so hot on it. There are 4 or 5 coins that are tied to XRP that will probably go up. They're much smaller market cap than XRP. So I think you'll see a lot of small coins go up many more multiples than XRP. So that's why I'm excited about that. And then it caught me by total surprise. Trump released his own meme coin on Friday, and Melania introduced her own meme coin on Sunday, I believe. Both are worth several $1 billion now. And I saw it as high as Trump coin went to 13 billion, and I think it's fallen down to 9 or 8. At one point it did drop to 7, but I think it's come back. But here's a family made 8 billion or more back. So I think clearly the Trump family has said, we're going to make money in the crypto market. So I think some of the things that need to happen administratively to make sure that happens are going to happen. So I think by buying crypto, you're playing with the administration, you're playing with the government, you're playing with world forces. You're not playing against it like crypto's been kind of against the grain the last 3 or 4 years. But I think we're going to head into a year or two or more where it's embraced, and I just think it's getting ready to explode. I think 25, maybe 25 and 6 are going to be explosion years, and that is why you hear me talk about it so much. That's why you hear me about converting profits from something like gold to crypto, and I'm going to continue to do it this year. If crypto explodes to a point where I become uncomfortable that it's overvalued or overbought, I will take profits on it, just like you see me doing with gold, and I'll move it into the silver market, and I'll move it into the real estate market as timing makes sense. So it's just a great time. I'm loving life, and we seem to have the wind at our backs right now. Crypto has done me very well in the last 4 weeks, and I think the next several months to the next couple of years could be absolutely generational wealth building. So that's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm talking about it so much. So I've done a bunch of little videos on the drive from Maryland to Denver and from Denver to Wyoming house, and my Ford Expedition is having a lot of electronic issues. So it looks like my phone was connected, but it wasn't. My mic was not working. So I have a bunch. Somewhere it worked and somewhere it didn't. So I'm going to have to put that video together and then talk over the video and create the voice track that I thought I was doing, but it's going to take some more time. So that's why I haven't done it yet. I have to say the trip to West Virginia, Western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Eastern Ohio were tough. I caught a snowstorm, and for a couple hours, pretty much right at dawn, caught a pretty big snowstorm. As far as I can tell, it didn't even make the news because I think you're in the Appalachians and small weather, small snowstorms probably don't even make the news there. But from there through the rest of Ohio, throughout Indiana, throughout Illinois, and down to Missouri, it was really no issues. That's just the most boring to me. That's just the worst part of the trip. From Missouri to Kansas City was no issues. I hit Kansas City evening rush hour. I got to Kansas City about 6 p.m. Kansas City time on Thursday evening, and so I had to deal with rush hour. Boy, that is frustrating after 14 hours, 15 hours on the day to hit rush hour, and you're following it west out of Kansas City up onto the plains. So, but once you get about 20 miles out of Kansas City, traffic falls away, and you're really kind of almost on your own. It's you and the trucks again on I-70, and you're just on a straight shot from St. Louis to Kansas City to Denver. So, from Kansas City, we're in the night. We got to Sean's house about 1:30 in the morning, Denver time. Tried to go to bed. The dogs weren't too interested. They'd been sleeping for 14, 16, 20, 22 hours. We made 4 stops. They went off without a hitch. And so I got there in time to have some sleep, a little bit of sleep with Sean, be there all day Friday, be there when, it was time to get up. And I spent the whole day with Sean. We had a great dinner. We had a great sushi dinner. It's traditional for us, my first night in Denver. Going either way on the trip, we stop and we eat at Sushi Den, which is in South Denver. Yeah, it's fantastic. Literally the best sushi place I've ever eaten. Got to spend Friday night at home with the boy. Woke up Saturday. The storm had passed over us. Denver only got 2 inches of snow. So I headed out. I left about 8:30, and it's only about a 6-7 hour drive, depending on how fast I want to push it. It took me 8.5 hours on this trip because the trip from Denver north on I-25 was pretty rough. And then once I got into Wyoming, I took I-25 due north, turned left on I-80, and I-80 was pretty messy. But when I turned off of I-80 north at Rawlings and I head out into the wilds of Wyoming, that was really rough. And I had 2 or 3 or 4 hours of just ice, compact snow and ice completely covering the road. So that was a little bit difficult. Had to pass a few snow plows. Snowplow kicked up a rock, cracked my windshield nice. But we got over Togety Pass. I caught some video of that for you, and it's true winter. Once you get to the top of Togety Pass, it's a little over 10,000 feet. And then the last 25 miles home are down the west side of Togety Pass, which is where all the snow hits. So that was pretty snowbound all the way to the house. The house had done a pretty good job of planning the house out. We had 3-4 feet of snow, and but the road is pretty rough. So got here about 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and just basically made sure the house was good and went to bed about 7 or 8 o'clock, and then got a great night's sleep. I had a great night's sleep last night, so I feel back to normal. So just been it was a good trip though. I can't complain. I know it's the roughest trip of the year. I've said that on the video the last couple times before I was getting ready to come out here. You just know when you drive across the United States in the middle of January, you're gonna hit snow, blizzards. Last year when I did, I-70 was closed and they diverted me all the way like 2-3 hours north to I-80, cross 80, and then I had to come back down to Denver. So I mean, it wasn't as bad as last year, but it was bad. But we're driving the right rig. We're driving that Ford Expedition. We're on 4-wheel drive and we're driving with studded tires, so can't complain. I saw a lot of people really struggling. Should not have been on the road, but struggling. I saw a lot of overturned vehicles. Saw a lot of vehicles that had slid off the road. It was a mess up I-25 and out I-80. There were a lot of people. I probably saw 50 or 60 cars that had gone off the road. So it was just a rough time to be out there, but we made it, and I really can't complain. It was a pretty good trip. All right, guys, we're kind of 20 minutes, and that's long enough. I've yacked at you enough talking head video. I'll get back to showing you some things. I think I know enough about AI bots to show it to you on screen and actually talk my way through it. Results have not. I don't have results to show you yet. But I know a number of people want to hear about it, so I'll show you what I use. I have 4 or 5 bots running now. I'll show you where I have them running. I'll show you what Forex currency pairs I run it against, and I'll show you the settings I've used for them. And then, we'll see if you have questions, but we'll do that. We'll probably do that tomorrow. So when I end the video, so when I'm done here, I'm just going to show you a little video of today's Inauguration Watch Party at the lounge. Like I said before in the video, it was fantastic. I just love these guys. I've got some true friends out here. These are good guys. I feel good about them. One of my best friends is Mark. He's coming in from California. He canceled his East Coast trip, so he get here early. So he's going to come in on Thursday. So it'd be good to have Mark back. So, guys, that's it. God, life is good. I'm loving life. I'm loving being out here. I love being in Wyoming. I love having Sasha here as my life companion. She's just a great companion dog. She is great in the lounge. She loves absolutely everybody, and everybody loves her. It's just a great thing to have. So, guys, I hope you had a good start to the week. I hope you got a good week planned out ahead of you. I hope we're coming up. We're over halfway through January, so I hope January and the new year are treating you the way you hope so. I hope you have a plan for the year, and not a bunch of resolutions. That's what I meant. My video that I did, my 2025 year plan, was not about resolutions. It was about what are my goals through 2025, and I listed those 14 for you. They're not resolutions. They're just my goals for this year. And I'm on track. So far, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with where I am on. So, guys, I'm going to end the video like I always do. May God bless you. May God bless your life and those around you. May God turn his ear to your prayer. May he make his face shine upon you and those around you. And may he bless your life as well as he has blessed mine and continues to bless it to this day. So don't go away. I'm going to show you the lounge because I just love these guys. It was a great day. We will talk again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
There's a nice crowd in here on Monday, Inauguration Day. It's the best lounge I've ever been a part of.
I'm gonna crush Romania like a bag in 24 hours.
There's Dave running the place.
On the Romanian.
What a great crowd, man.
And then there was this general, was the US general in the army, and that's what he said on TV.
And everybody's out there. That's Audie.
Freedom is back.
There you go. And yeah, we're all watching the inauguration party here today.